Shall we start?
Yes.
Huh? Good!
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh. Let's go, shall we?
Once we take Ji, let's go. The supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Gotta be quicker. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Too cocky.
The enemy
It is
officer
just as Lord Zhuge
has
Liang
been
said.
defeated.
Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Looking rough.
Take that!
Didn't expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders! Yeah! Let's march!
I must retreat.
Let's
Well,
go.
I still can.
You ought to quit charging into things! Take this! No! Take this! Take this! Open my word! Take that!
All my might!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Whoa. I feel so uneasy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance.
An opening. I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
This territory is ours.
This one's for the history books. Let's go!
I see it. Let's go.
All my might. Never knew it would come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Advance now!
Next, we have to capture the base in the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Move forward!
All right! It's time to head out and do my part!
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
If it's taken, we take it back.
The enemy officer
Tell
has
the rear
been
guard
defeated.
to move forward. Begin the advance.
Preparations are complete. Now we wait until the other location has been captured.
All right. We've drawn them in far enough. Fall back as planned. The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines!
Show no mercy. This'll wrap things up.
Turn the tables. Now, with all my might.
All my might.
Failed.
The enemy officer
Start
has
the
been
advance.
defeated.
Looking rough. The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Looking rough. Concentrate our troops there.
Looking rough.
Whoa.
So far, everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. I guess I'll have to do my part as well.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
This territory
So,
is ours.
the trap is ready.
The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain we will see it done.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The winds of fortune are now blowing our way. Such an opportunity is not to be wasted.
The time is right. Go.
Looking rough.
Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
The enemy officer
I won't hold back.
has been
That is my
defeated.
last act of decency toward you.
fire? Here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Well, the enemy officer has been defeated.
That's what they were after. Let them deceive me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. Has been defeated. May you all fare well in battle. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. With all my might.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As far as we go.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support.
The enemy officer
There is now a way to victory.
Let's go.
Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
Let us advance.
Now.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Good eye.
The enemy
Your
officer
aid is truly
has been
welcome.
defeated.
I reckon we are all in your debt now.
An opening. Looking rough. Whoa.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
This territory is ours. Let's go.
With each victory, I grow even stronger.
You must be reckless beyond reason to rush forward like that.
We cannot just concede defeat and run.
Let's go.
We have to strike back.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Attack. Time to attack. Looking rough. Loose.
Take this. Xiahou Dun. Got you.
With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them.
Looking rough. Take this! Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been
Your
defeated.
skills are dazzling. I will be diligent in studying and emulating your approach.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight.
Looking rough. Take that. Let's go.
Now.
Looking rough. With all my might.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Listen, feel my steel!
My strength fails me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through.
Take that!
This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime. Incredible. I cannot believe we won. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Xiahou.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army, but we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like brother. But only a tiny bit.
Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought. The result was as you say. Even so, the battle did not proceed exactly as planned. Before he departed, Xiahou saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource. But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician? Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course. Though a tactician should play their cards close to the chest, I assure you that this sentiment comes from the heart. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts? It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Bei fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Liu Bei taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Zhuge Liang is our strategist, I wonder if brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Bei has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Bei, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Zhuge Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. It's something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Surprise quiz time!
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhang, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message. But I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option. And I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. After all, I may very well become your enemy. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao. But it's difficult to admit as much aloud. I truly would if I could. But my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear. Weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine. But I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you for thinking about me. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure, to confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.